Hey guys, welcome to the channel. My name is Hearts, and it's time for more on this Hearty Let's Play of Danganronpa V3, Killing Harmony. And we have entered, there has been a death, and we have now entered investigation mode. But before we get to the investigation part of this video, there's a couple of things I need to talk, I really want to talk about, because in between each video for Danganronpa, I usually take time off in order to like recover my voice a bit. Like some of the voices I have to do, or at least I try to do in this game, kind of makes eventually my throat feel a little uncomfortable. So, but during that time, that off time, I had a bit of time to reflect and think about certain things, and I remembered a very cool and almost important detail about class trials and killings in both Danganronpa 1 and 2, and that they share very similar details. I had to look it up just to be absolutely sure. But in class trial of Danganronpa 1 and 2 and the killing of Danganronpa 1 and 2, somebody, a seemingly important character, gets killed during a mishap. In an attempted murder. And if I had remembered that, and I looked at the list for like the other class trials, and now I'm like I'm so excited to see how the story evolves. But if I had remembered that going in, of course Rantaro was gonna die. There's no question about it, cause seemingly important character. Let's look at Danganronpa 1. The first person to die was Mizuno, the character, a character who the main character Makoto was the one person that Makoto knew outside of the killing game. They weren't childhood friends, but he did go to school with her at a younger point in his life. And throughout a lot of chapter 1, you spent a lot of time consoling her and hanging out with her because you knew her. So of course you didn't think she was gonna die, but nope. Because she sets up a plan to kill Leon and blame it all on Naegi, but ends up getting killed in the process. She messes up, and then Leon ends up being the one that kills her. And then look at Danganronpa 2, the guy who's impersonating Tagami, a character in Danganronpa 1 who at the time we didn't know was a fake. We may have been alarmed by the fact that he gained so much weight, but for all we knew, that was Tagami, and then he just dies. And why does he die? Because he stops Kameda from grabbing a knife during his attempted murder and gets killed by Tero trying to kill Kameda. And it's like, and look, and so, but now the interesting thing is, so far, Rantaro's death, from initial stuff, I haven't done any investigation, it looks like a suicide. And I'm excited now because I feel like the guys at Spike Chunsoft are smart enough that they'll still use the similarities in class trials of Danganronpa 2, continue that trend, but they're gonna mess with it a little bit. This time, I don't think, part of me thinks there's not a mishap in like an attempted murder. I don't think somebody was trying to murder somebody else and Rantaro got killed by accident. A huge part of me believes that Rantaro maybe killed himself in order to save the group, because there's two things. Well, there's one thing to suggest that for me, and there's one thing that goes against that. One is that Monokuma said himself that that the first killing is free. There will be no class trial. He or she will walk away, but nobody came forward. Why? What possible reason would somebody choose not to take that benefit, unless maybe they are working with the mastermind? Maybe. The second thing I'm thinking about that might go against that is the fact that Suichi disappeared on us for a short time there. And where did he go? That's the only thing. I'm worried about that. But otherwise, yeah, it's like, and I look back because I was concerned that Maki wasn't with the group. Nope, she was with the initial group going down, and nobody seemed to be here when they didn't know beforehand what happened. So I don't know, it looks like he did it on his own. But anyway, enough of my ramblings and speculations. Time to get into this investigation. So let's get going. All right. Okay, let's look at the bookcase first. I'm pretty sure I don't need to tell you this, but shouldn't we investigate Rantaro's body? Yes, if we want to find clues, we have to. But if it's too much for you, Kaede, you don't have to, okay? No, it's fine. I can do it. Alright, cool. My mind was set and I started to walk towards Rentaro's body. It's so obvious he'd be the one, cause like, not only does he has a similar plot line to the protagonist of Danganronpa 2, the whole I don't remember my talent thing, but also he seems to know to a certain degree what was going on. I mean, Shuichi, you could argue maybe that Shuichi could fit that role too, but I don't know. The fact that Rentaro has that whole I didn't remember my talent thing going on bumped him up to the #1 spot when you know that going in. Last time I saw Rentaro, he was alive and well. Why did Rentaro die here? What do you mean die here?
Remember.
I mean, if Rentaro was the one who moved the bookcase, that would mean he came all the way over here after the bookcase opened. He moved away from the hidden door to this spot. Why would he do that? If there's no trace of his body being moved, it doesn't add up.
Are you okay?
Are you okay? You've gone pale. Although I've guessed that's normal, we have to investigate a body after all. The body of someone who was alive and talking to us just a little while ago.
No.
It's okay, really. We just have to do our best. Not just for Rentaro's sake, but also so we can avenge him. And so we can protect everyone else. We have to defeat the mastermind who's orchestrating this whole thing. Kaede, I'll help you in any way I can. I'll support you for this investigation. I am sort of a detective after all.
Jeez.
Sort of. You are a detective, remember?
Okay.
Right. Alright, Rentaro. But the thing is, I forgot another detail that seems to be a crutch in the plan. He died from a blow to the back of the head. I think that's what a little bit of the image I caught from the Monokuma report. I didn't read it yet, but like when they were flicking through it. He died from a blow to the back of the head, but can a person normally swing something hard enough behind their own head to kill themselves? Is that possible? I don't know about that. That's the other thing. Bloody shot football. A bloody shot football is on the ground.
Could it be?
The shot football. Could it be?
Yeah.
Yeah, something came from the warehouse on the first floor, and that's a detail that makes me think probably Shuichi didn't have anything to do with Rentaro's murder or death, because he would have to go all the way around, like the other side of the building, to go to the warehouse, grab a shot football, and then go downstairs and do this, and then get back to us. He was gone for pretty long though. There's blood all over it. That's the murder weapon, right? I don't see anything else that could have been used.
You're right.
The shot itself is heavy. You would have to be fairly strong to use it as a weapon. Fairly strong, huh? Bloody shot football was added to the truth bullet section of your mono pad. Okay, cool. Alright, Rentaro. I know we need to examine his body, but I'm not sure where to start.
Leave it to me.
It's okay, I can do it. Shuichi showed no hesitation as he began to examine Rentaro's body. There's blood on the back of his head. It looks like a pretty deep wound. It's consistent with blunt force trauma. I don't see any other injuries, though the Monokuma file is accurate. This must be the fatal wound. So, we can trust the Monokuma file?
Okay.
Yes, for now. Shuichi then stuck his hand into Rentaro's pocket. Wait, what are you doing? Checking what he has on his person. There might be a clue. If we're going to do this, we have to be thorough. I told you I would support you after all. How can you say that with so much confidence? Come on, Kaede, pull yourself together. Rentaro had in his possession the key to his room and the student handbook monopad. The monopad is definitely his, and it's exactly the same model as ours. He didn't have a card key on him? That's what I was thinking, but he didn't have it. And Rentaro really wasn't the mastermind. If he was the mastermind, he wouldn't have come here without the card key. Don't most people usually say key card, but whatever. So with what we know now, that is the most likely possibility. Why was Rentaro here if he wasn't the mastermind? Yeah, like why here? That is a good question. Rentaro's belongings has been added to the troop billet section of your monopad.
Are you okay?
Heidi, are you okay? We finished investigating the body. Let's get out of here for now, okay? Yeah, sorry. Oh, we're not gonna check out the blood splatter on the freaking bookcase itself? I thought that would be an important detail. Something is bothering me. Why did Rentaro come to the library? It seems likely that he's not the mastermind. What reason did he have for coming here? I'm guessing it had something to do with what Rentaro mentioned earlier. It's not about outfoxing everyone in the killing game. It's about ending the game itself. That's the real goal. Ending the game itself.
Could it be...
Then it's possible he noticed the hidden door in the library just like we did? What? He might have come to the same conclusion we did, that the mastermind would have come here. You mean he had the same idea as us? No way, he should have told us. But we didn't tell everyone else. Why would he tell us? We could have worked together. I collapsed to the floor, crushed by the weight of my frustration. No, he probably couldn't risk telling us. Like you said, he was suspicious of everyone. I have you, Kaede, but Rentaro didn't have anyone he could trust. That might have been the only difference between me and him. As he said that, he offered me a hand. I took his hand and firmly pulled my he firmly pulled me to my feet. Whoa, getting a little close there.
Remember.
Heidi, let's go. We can't waste time now. You're not going to give up, right? You're going to save everyone. Yeah. Shuichi. He's right. I can't give up now.
Shuichi.
Thanks. I feel like I can rely on you even more. Shuichi's right. We can't give up until it's over. I can't stay depressed forever. I have to help everyone get out of here. We have to continue the investigation. We gotta find the mastermind. Okay. Alright, let's look at the ladder next, because it looks like... Wait a minute. Yeah, let's check out the ladder next. Hold on. The moving ladder I used to reorganize the books on top of the bookcase. Nothing out of the ordinary here. Okay. The vent is open. I was the one who took off the grate and left it in the duct. And we were keeping watch in the classroom that this vent leads to. I don't think the culprit came in or out through here. Yeah, that's true. Library vent has been added to them. Okay, truth bullets. Alright, anything else to examine? Let's look at the moving bookcase. The moving bookcase is closed right now, so the hidden door is currently out of sight. You guys set up a security sensor on top of the bookcase, right?
Okay.
Yeah, because it should still be there. Let me check. Shuichi climbed up the ladder and looked on top of the moving bookcase.
Remember.
It's still there. It's still here. I should take it down now. Moving it is fine, but won't your receiver go off when you move it?
No.
No, it's alright. I turned the receiver off. Huh? You can turn it off.
Okay.
Yeah, I made sure to switch it off on the way down here. I thought the mastermind could still be inside and I didn't want to alert them.
I see.
Smart thinking. Receiver on Shuichi. Okay. Wait, I thought he gave us the receiver, right? Didn't he? I thought he gave us the receiver, or maybe I'm remembering it wrong. I might have to look back at something. Alright, I don't think there's anything else to... Let me look at this bookcase, I guess. Crammed in bookcase, while arranged in various stocks on top. Didn't seem like anything has changed since we set up the cameras.
Remember.
The books that you stacked up haven't moved. Oh, you mean the ones I stacked up to keep people from going through the vent? Yeah, those have been left alone. Yeah, so nobody... Yeah, it doesn't seem like anyone's come in through the vent. I'm pretty sure of that, at least. Okay, cool. Anything else to look at? Can we... Near the body. We go there again? Okay, so no, we can't examine the blood spatter. That's so weird. Oh wait, that would be something we could do. Okay. But I guess what could we actually glean from that, right? Alright, so let's start talking to some people. Ryoma, you first. Well, If you're the ultimate detective, then you got your eyes on the culprit, right?
Huh?
What?
I'll leave it to you.
Tell me who you think the culprit is. I don't mind if it's just an educated guess. Oh, I want to know
Sorry.
too. Sorry, no, I'm sorry. I can't say anything yet. But there's someone you're a little bit suspicious of, right? No, there's gotta be.
Jeez.
But you're afraid that, you're afraid of that. You're afraid of suspecting someone, aren't you? That's how it looks to me. But the way they are, wouldn't it be better for you to suspect others more? And let me just warn you. The way the world works is that those who speak win. The truth can easily be twisted. In order to fix a twisted truth, you need something even more powerful.
Huh?
What do you mean?
Be careful.
I mean that testimonies without evidence are powerless. Be careful. Okay. I'll keep that in mind. Yeah, because I think that's a thing that's advertised about that. So on like the initial advertisements for this game is that there's actual lying in class trials now. There's people could actually give you false information. So that's gotta keep you on your toes a little bit.
But
Why did the culprit not step forward and take advantage of the first blood perk?
Huh?
What?
then,
The culprit must have killed to survive, so it is odd that they was not step forward. True, I wonder what that means.
That's true.
I can think of several possibilities, but the worst case scenario is the culprit objective wasn't to survive, it was to kill everyone here.
huh?
Everyone?
That is correct.
That would explain why they would forego their survival in favor of a class trial. But doesn't that seem a little bit of a stretch
Do
to
you
you?
agree?
Well, if the culprit is also the mastermind, then it's certainly a possibility.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, true, killing us all does seem like something the mastermind would do. So we cannot lose this fight. Even on this uncharted path, we must find our way. Okay? I don't know who killed Rentaro, but it's Monokuma's fault it happened. Because he pressured us, this happened. That motive he gave us is part of it, and so is the strange music. Yeah.
That's terrible.
He played that music at such a high volume to make us feel sick and want to kill.
Okay.
It was awful. I thought I'd go crazy.
I can't believe it.
I bet someone felt pressured by that and killed Rentaro. It's all Monokuma's fault. Anyway, we have to stop the mastermind, so this is the last murder that ever happens here. We just have to. Promotional video BGM has been added. Okay, cool. Alright, Mui.
Trashy skank.
Don't talk to me, crotch itch. I'm fucking busy. Mui continued ignoring us while she fiddled with a controller. What's that controller for?
Ah.
Dun 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 dun. It's a prone. Prone? I don't mean to butt into the conversation, but don't you mean drone?
Actually,
If it was a prone, it'd team up with the rest of the Gaglian Alliance to destroy humanity. Yeah, she's making references that are going over my head. I bet this is to something. Yeah. Sorry, Sumigi. I have no idea what she's talking about. You and me both.
Then
Wait a second. That controller is... Now you're getting it, dick cheese. She laughed obnoxiously and pointed at her finger upward.
ha! Feast your eyes on the latest creation from the gorgeous girl genius, Miu Iruma. It's a drone. I told you that's a drone. If it was a drone, it'd be leading a pack of vicious monsters.
Still not working, Sumigi. Sorry.
I don't get it.
when did you have time to make this?
I got bored after I made those cameras you asked for, so I modified this RC plane. I
Okay.
even decked it out with a camera so it'll take perfect aerial photographs.
Oh, I was gonna say, like, they already had RC things in the RC drones in the warehouse. Oh, but she added a camera. I forgot. Like, I guess they didn't have that. Okay,
Then
cool.
there, I'll use the photos as a reference to draft a floor plan to help the investigation.
Cool.
This way, I get out of having to do any actual investigative legwork.
Drafting a floor plan with photos? That's amazing. I'm sure that will help with this
Out of my
investigation. The only problem is I'm not used to operating a drone and taking pictures with it.
Jeez.
At least you said it right this time. You shouldn't be proud of that, and if you don't hurry, the investigation will end soon. I can't do shit about that, so just calm your tiny tits and shut up.
Jeez.
Always talking about her chest, man. It's like, jeez. Shut up, you. My chest is way better than your nasty cow udders. Yeah, that's right, Kaede. Hit her right back with it. Udders? Udders?
Actually,
You're a bit wimpy when someone stands up to you, huh? You're actually a complete wuss. Yeah, it's all a front. Alright, can we examine the drone? Nope. Okay, is there anything else to look at here? I don't think so. I think we should be able to leave. Let me look, let's look at the globe. No. It's a mysterious globe, but I don't think it has anything to do with the incident. Okay, cool. We talked to Kurumi, we talked to everyone. Oh, let's talk to Suichi again. Hey, Kaede, do you remember what we saw when we came in here? Yeah, the door was closing. Yeah, I remember. We saw the moving bookcase close on its own, right? No one even touched it, so how did that happen? Actually, it has to do with how the bookcase works. Suichi moved the bookcase to reveal the hidden door.
Is that alright?
Take a look at this. If I let go of the bookcase, and after waiting for a bit, it closed on its own. Okay. Ah, it closed on its own. The bookcase is set up like an automatic door. It closes after a period of time. It makes sense when you think about it. It didn't close on it. If it didn't close on its own, you wouldn't be able to put the bookcase back after you went inside.
I see.
You see, the bookcase has to close on its own once you go through the hidden door. Moving bookcase. Okay, cool. But wait, if the bookcase closes itself after you enter the hidden door, maybe the reason why the bookcase closed itself was because the mastermind was hiding just past the hidden door.
Right.
After killing Rantaro, they ran through the hidden door. It certainly is possible. Let's check that now. How do we check it?
Remember.
Dust in the card reader, remember? Suichi moved the bookcase again to reveal the hidden door once more. Which is what I originally thought that Maki might have done, but it seems like she... I don't know. There was no indicator to let us know who came to the door or not, right? Alright, let's see. We need to get a closer look at the gap of the card reader.
Huh?
The dust is still there.
You're right.
So somebody opened it, but didn't use the card. Maybe Rantaro found it, but it looks like the card reader wasn't used. That means the mastermind didn't hide there. Yeah, they came in through normal means. What did the mastermind replace the dust after they used the card reader? No, I remember exactly where I put the dust. This hasn't been moved at all.
Okay.
I think it's safe to assume that the mastermind did not go through this door. Then the one who moved the moving bookcase at the time was Rantaro himself?
No.
Can't say for sure. We'll know more when we get the pictures back. There's a chance that someone else was hiding there.
I see.
Well, I still think the mastermind is the culprit. So we just need to find the clues that can connect us to the mastermind. We'll end the killing game that way too. Okay. And that moves back into place. And I think that's everything. I don't think there's anything else. Except for knocking over these books real quick. While I'm not getting any coins for this, I wonder if moving this stuff will actually reveal something to me, like it's blocking. Oh wait, I did get coins there. Hold on. Okay. Yeah. Now that they've cleaned up, I'm gonna take a little look near the body and see if anything's changed. I doubt it would have, but I'm gonna check. Oh, we can move stuff here too. Okay. But it's not hitting anything. Okay, so yeah, no, nothing by the body has changed. Alright, so let's get out of here. I think that's it. I feel like I'm missing something. I should investigate a little bit more. Okay, so there is something I'm not seeing. Doors, maybe? It's the front doors that leads directly to the basement stairs. We've been through this door before we discovered Rentaro's body. We entered the library through here with Kaito and Tenko.
Yeah.
Yeah, we saw the moving bookcase close, and when we
That's
ran over,
true.
we found Rentaro's body behind the bookcase. I wonder if Rentaro entered through the same door as we did. Maybe the mastermind did too.
That's...
When we see the pictures after the Monocubs develop them, that will be clear. I guess all we can do is wait. Okay, and now the other door. This is the real weird door. It's the furthest door from the stairs and it leads to the hallway. By the way, this is a sliding door. See, it opens when you slide it. Okay. Yes, I saw that. Do you think Rentaro entered through this door? I can't say for sure until we get those pictures back from the Monocubs. You're right. We'll just have to wait. All right, now I looked at everything. Hey, I think we've investigated the entire library now. But we still don't know anything yet. I feel like we didn't get any closer to the mastermind. Most important piece of evidence will be those photos. Once we get those, but then again, we can't just say that and do nothing. Let's keep investigating while we can. Investigating?
That's true.
Yes, I think we should collect alibis. We need to verify where everyone was during the time frame when Rentaro was killed. If that's the case, then we should, then who should we question? The 6 people that went down the basement to the basement with Rentaro: Kaito, Gunta, Maki, Tenko, Angie, and Himiko. Okay, cool. Let's talk to them first. Okay. They should have been in the game room along with Rentaro. Let's ask them what about what happened there. Let's go find them. For now, let's go head to the game room. Okay. Now let's do exactly that. Okay, so only Maki is here. Maki, you were in the game room when Rentaro was killed, right? What were you all doing down here? Rentaro was with you, right? Am I a suspect? Oh no, that's not what I meant. You should suspect me. In fact, you should be suspicious of everyone. Huh?
Because
Someone got killed right after we all gathered here. The timing is too perfect. Then again, with the time limit so close to expiring, maybe that's why it happened.
you don't know?
So trust no one, Kaede, or you'll lose. Got it? I can't get a read on Maki at all. She just saw a dead body, yet she's perfectly calm. It's hard to imagine her as the ultimate child caregiver. But why were you all here in the first place? It was Kaito's idea. He suddenly wanted to hold a strategy meeting and gather us together. He said we should confront Monokuma once the time limit expires.
I don't understand.
And he picked the 7 people he thought would be useful in the fight. 7 people: Kaito, Kunta, Maki, Tenko, Himiko, and Rentaro. Yep. Number checks out. But I'm not sure those 7 would all be useful in the fight though. Kaito thought Himiko's magic and Angie's connection to Atua might be useful. And what about you, Maki? Why did he also pick the ultimate child caregiver? He just looked at me and said, "Yeah, you probably know how to fight." That's it? Jeez, that sounds like something Kaito would do though. But why have a strategy meeting in the game room? In the basement?
I don't know.
It's me. Maybe Kaito figured it would be harder for Monokuma to find us here. In other words, it was just a coincidence. And what was Rentaro doing at the time? Was he in the strategy meeting with you? He was, at first. But then he excused himself to go to the bathroom, left on his own. Kaito and Tenko went to looking for him so we could finish the meeting before the time expired. That must have happened around... what are you guys doing here? Well, never mind, your timing's, oh, that was Kaito's way. Well, never mind, your timing's perfect. You should join our strategy meeting. Kaede is definitely welcome to join. Then, did the 4 of you just wait in the game room the whole time? Angie, Himiko, and I were the only ones who stayed behind. Gunta never joined us. Gunta wasn't with you guys? Gunta did arrive, but then he left and locked himself in the AV room in the back. He was in the AV room by himself. Suspicious behavior, isn't it? The other 2 felt the same way. What other 2?
Like I'd know.
Why don't you go to the AV room? They're probably still there. Maki's account. Okay. Alright, let's go in.
Wait!
Wait, Gunta not murder
Come on,
anyone.
man.
I told you, we're not saying you did. We just want to
No.
talk. No, it's him, alright. He's got the face of a killer.
No way!
No, judge Gunta by his outside. No judge Gunta by his outside. On inside, Gunta gentleman.
Hey,
Hey, what's going on here? Oh, hey there, Kaede. We're just trying to ask him. Yeah, you just tell us while we're still asking nicely. Or are you not the culprit? Or are you not the culprit? Or are you not the culprit? Gunta not. It's just been this over and over. We can't get a move up. We can't get a move forward at all. I think your questions are the problem. Then I'll change the question. Timmy buys fucking Himiko. Timmy buys 5 strawberries and for 50 cents each and 1 apple. That's totally off topic, Himiko. Do your own math homework. Hey Gunta, I talked to Maki earlier. You were in the basement AV room alone the whole time, right? But what were you doing here alone? Gunta happy to be invited to meeting, but Gunta think he not be much help because he not smart.
Bugs are.
So Gunta is in here alone watching bug movie.
huh?
No? How does that
Honest.
help? Bug movie fill Gunta with fight. Make Gunta ready to fight
see.
Monokuma. So it helps you fight. Okay, sure. You do you, Gunta.
No.
But why was it locked? What was locked?
With my magic.
If you don't answer honestly, I'll change you into a girl with my magic. He'll probably end up looking like the buff girl without all the scars from Danganronpa 1. Gunta no can become girl Gunta, then Gunta never become gentleman.
Please.
You'll be a gentlewoman. That works too, right? Himiko, can you just shut up for a second? You're making this harder than it
Is
needs
that
to be.
alright?
Gunta, can you tell us what happened
Gunta.
next? Gunta just need focus. Gunta no focus. Gunta no can fill up with fight.
Honest.
Really. Gunta just want to protect everyone. But you guys aren't gonna believe Gunta, huh? Cause Gunta's so big and scary looking, huh?
Whoa!
Calm down. You're making a really scary
This
face.
be-
Cause Gunta feels so useless. After hearing his story, I can see why people would suspect him. I wonder what really happened. Could he actually be the mastermind?
That's true.
Okay, let's investigate this room a little more. We also need to verify Gunta's alibi. Yeah, you're right. Doesn't seem like there's a way out of here, though. Besides the door we came in, so even if he was locked in here, like, what could he have done? Let's get the shows. There are a lot of movies crammed into the bookcase. Oh, The Legend of 1900. I've always wanted to see this film.
That's...
The one with the pianist that has eyes like a dead fish, right? This film won awards for its phenomenal music. U.S. audiences were moved to tears. Well, Americans do tend to get emotional. Hey, what's that? What are you trying to say, Suichi?
Huh?
What else do they have here, Grabbed a movie at random, and the case was covered with pictures of naked men and women. Find any movies over there? Nothing suspicious over here. Let's go looking somewhere
What
else.
happened?
What's wrong? Did you see something?
That's wrong.
I said it's nothing. Gunta's actually lying. He was in here watching porn and getting his rocks off. It's a really stressful situation, but he can't admit that because then he wouldn't be a gentleman. Oh, that would be a good twist. There's nothing here but a bunch of movies.
Wait!
Kinda, you're panicking. It's okay if you find a clue. You can tell me. Here, let me look.
Jeez.
No, don't come over here. A couple minutes later, we were both looking down at the floor with beet red faces.
Right?
I
Sorry.
told you, let's investigate something else. That would be so great if that's like the contradiction or the twist in Gunta's story. He was just here getting his rocks off, and he can't tell us that because like it would go against everything he stands for. Videos and DVDs have been jam-packed into the shelves on the wall. Documentaries about insects. I wonder if Gunta was watching this. Okay, cool. So there are insect film things. So there's that. Screen. It's a screen for the projector, but the projector is turned
That's
off.
true.
If you roll up the screen, you can use it as a long pole of sorts. So
No.
what? I was just thinking that it could be used for something. Used how? Sometimes you say weird things, Suichi. It must be that detective quirk of yours.
Okay.
Yeah, you think so? Sorry, I can treat it as me talking to myself. Okay. Okay, it's not hiding any messages. I was just checking. A video player for watching movies. There's no videos inside though. This doesn't have anything to do with the case. Okay, cool. Let's get some stuff out the way. Okay. Okay, cool. We just want to move this one too. Okay, cool. Let's check out the speakers. I bet this huge speaker produces some high quality sound, but that's not relevant now. Alright, what about the... Okay, we can't look at that. Monitor. When the time limit was almost up, a very loud and eerie music started to play from this monitor. But when the countdown stopped, that obnoxious noise stopped too. I wonder what would have happened if the time limit had expired. Wouldn't you have trouble watching the insect film if that was playing the whole time, Gunta? Okay. Filing that away. Let's talk to Himiko. The culprit is definitely Gunta. He's suspicious, no matter how you look at it. No, it's too early to say. It's too early to determine that. There are a lot of things to consider. Yeah? Really? Even so, it's definitely Gunta. He's suspicious, no matter how you look at it. No. Why don't you help us investigate before you decide that, Himiko? Investigating is a pain. Gunta's suspicious, no matter how you look at it. Like I said, you need to investigate before you decide that. Hell, use your magic for all I care.
It's impossible.
Magic shouldn't be used like that. It'll lead to corruption.
Jeez.
And stop being so lazy and put some actual effort into solving this.
Damn.
Jeez, I can't believe that happened right next door to our strategy meeting. Kaido, can you tell me more about this strategy meeting of yours? You gathered everyone to meet in the basement, right? What, am I one of your suspects now? No, that's not what I'm... it's natural that you'd be suspicious of me.
Of course.
But I'm not the culprit, I swear it on the universe. I got nothing to hide, so you can ask me anything. Okay.
Man.
Well, now that we have the chance, let's look back at the entire incident together. Kaido went to the scene with us, so he might have noticed something we missed. Alright then, where should we start? After Kaede and I set up the cameras, we were keeping watch from the classroom. Some time passed and then we saw you guys go down to the basement. When did you start asking people to go with you?
So...
Don't remember the exact time, but I asked them one by one and we all went there together. That's when we saw you. You, Gunta, Maki, Tenko, Angie, Himiko, and Rentaro.
You know...
Now that I think about it, the monitor started going off just before that. The creepy music made it hard to keep the strategy meeting going. I want to confirm what you've told me so far. Everyone went to the game room for this meeting and no one went to the library, right? Yeah, we went straight to the game room, but right after we went inside, Gunta went to the AV room and couldn't come out, and wouldn't come out. Yeah, Maki told us about that. After that, during the meeting, Rentaro left to go to the bathroom. Well, we thought it'd be bad if the meeting stopped, so me and Tenko went to get him back. And that's when we met up with you guys. We had gone down to the basement because the security sensor receiver went off. And right when I was about to open the library door, you guys called out to us. So after you and Tenko left the game room, Himiko and Maki were still here, right? Yeah, I can guarantee it.
But you know...
However, I can't guarantee that Gunta was in here the whole time. I see, so we can't confirm Gunta's alibi yet. But Maki and Himiko would have been able to say, oh no, he left the room, but he didn't come out during the whole thing, so he should be good. The library's rear entrance is at the end of the hallway, correct? Did you see anyone there? Well, I didn't get a good look, but I'm sure I would have noticed if someone was there.
Jeez.
Then I opened the door to the library with you guys and found Rentaro's dead body. That's just about how it went. Didn't learn any new information though.
Man.
So I'm not cleared of suspicion yet, huh?
No.
No, don't worry, you're not likely a suspect.
Dumbass.
Hey, that's not something a detective should say. What?
Listen up.
If you suspect me, you better pursue it to the end. Investigate until you're satisfied. If you don't do that, then I'll never reach the truth. Drentara would have died for no reason. This is where you need to let your ultimate challenge shine. Koichi.
Yeah.
Anyway, if you notice something or remember anything, let us know.
Of course.
Well, I'm not planning on leaving it all to you guys. I'll investigate my own way. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Is there anything else to examine? Oh yeah, the posters. There's some posters rolled up with rubber bands and a cylinder bucket. Is this a movie poster? They're all the same too. I took a poster out and unrolled it. Ultra Despair Goes 2 coming soon. It looks like a game, but I've never heard of it before. It's a high school girl with a megaphone and a serial killer. Sounds like some lame spin-off. Not lame, but definitely a spin-off. Well, maybe lame in some regards. Is this one of Monokuma's pranks? Probably. Okay, so that's all we got from that. Just a reference. Let's check out the door. The door is different from the one we used to enter the game room. Oh! Is this connected to the hallway? It seems that way. Let's check. It's a sliding door. I'll open it. I tried to open it, but... a chunk. That's weird. It doesn't open all the way. Looks like it wasn't installed right. It can only stick my arm through. I can see the hallway on the other side, but I suppose it's not possible to use this door. No. If it's Gunta, it doesn't matter if the door was stuck. He's strong enough to throw that super heavy manhole cover.
That's right.
Yeah, he could eat this door for breakfast.
Don't never do that.
Gunta did not eat door for breakfast. Breakfast most important meal of Gentleman's Day. I agree.
Huh?
What? You think Gunta can eat this door?
No.
Of course he couldn't. Oh, no, not that. I mean, I don't think he did anything like that. Look at this.
Is that all right?
The dust piled up on the railing of the door. This sliding door hasn't moved in a while. Okay. So then he just forced his way through the gap. That's not possible. There may be enough space for a baseball to fit through. I guess an arm could fit through as well if it were thin enough.
Magic.
So then he probably used magic that makes you slim and kept the fat off.
Wait.
Gunta can use magic. Oh, I can use magic. Okay. These two never have anything important to say. So, the gap is wide enough for somebody to stick their arm through and throw something along the size of a baseball, like a shot put ball. Okay.
What's the matter?
What's the matter, Suichi? Nothing, just something I wanted to confirm. I'm going to try sliding the door one more time. As Suichi peeked through the gap of the sliding door, he muttered. Thought so. Look, you can see the rear entrance to the library from here. Oh. This door and the rear entrance are located straight across from one another. So, what? I'm not sure if it matters yet, but it's a little concerning. Concerning how? Interesting. Okay. The sliding door has been added to the truth bullet section of your monopad. I think we're investigating, we've investigated everything here, too. And what should we do next?
Hey!
For now, let's ask the others some questions. There are still people we haven't talked to. This would be done with if we had the pictures. We wouldn't have to waste our time like this. We already know who the mastermind is. That's true, but we shouldn't wait around and do nothing. Yeah, you're right. Alright, let's go around asking people again. Let's talk to Kaido.
Got it.
Not planning on leaving it all to you guys. I'll investigate my own way. If either of us find something, we'll report it to the other, right? Got it? Okay. Hoper's definitely Gunta. He's suspicious no matter how you look at it. Hey.
Gunta.
Gunta watching bug movie to fill Gunta with fight, so Gunta can fight Monokuma. But Gunta need focus to fill up with fight, so Gunta lock door. Sounds like a lie. If you don't tell the truth, I'll blow your clothes off with magic. Eh? If Gunta naked in public, then Gunta never become gentleman.
Jeez.
Kimiko, shut up. Stop saying ridiculous things. Gunta just want to protect everyone. Really?
Why?
Why no one believe Gunta? Gunta feels so pathetic. Alright. Well, On that note, guys, I've seemed to have run out of time, so we will continue our investigation in the next video. But until then, take care.